Hello guys and welcome back to Kids Coding Playground. So today we'll be continuing with the Santa platformer game. This is part 4 of the series. We'll be working on the animated character and then the ground and the virtual ground. Maybe some scrolling if we have time. If not, we'll have to do that in the next episode. But we're gonna do the custom changing color and all. So here's the code for the main character so far. So we're gonna move down a little bit so you guys can take a look. If you have anything missed, just kind of pause it and jot it down. Okay, so this is for the movement. Then we have the other side, the calling check platform, and then we start the control, and then this is moving the hitbox, and this is checking the ground. Okay. So that's about it for this part, and then you have the jump control on this side. Okay, so this is so far what we have for this, and then we have the animated character. Not much going on here, and then the ground, and then this is the ground. Okay, so now let's go to the animated character for now. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here on this side, so easier. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to check if the animated character got hit by the enemy or whatnot. You know, when it get hit, it will broadcast or change it to hit. So we haven't actually worked on the enemy, but the enemy will later broadcast if it hits the main character, it will broadcast hit. So anyway, when we're coding the animated character to make it a little bit easier, I'll just code it for that code as well. So later when we work on the enemy, we'll just set the hit. So for now, let's just continue with this one. Okay, just get the if and else here, and then get the operator, and then we're gonna get the animator type. So basically, if the enemy got hit, if the center got hit by enemy, later I will set like in hit in the my enemy sprite can set the enemy hit, and that means it got hit. So we're gonna put it like this for now. Okay, and then we have to reset the animated counter. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the okay, we don't actually have this variable. We are going to have to create it. Okay, so we're going to have to create a new variable for this sprite only. So animation counter. So what we're going to use this variable is using the animation, and then we're gonna use that to change the costume for the center going movement or getting killed or whatever. So we're gonna use this counter, and then we are going to set this animation counter to 0. This one will be dead. So if we get hit, then we're gonna set it to death. Okay, we are going to get another if and else loop here. Put that in here. This time we'll check for if the animator character type is dead. Basically got hit and dying. And we are going to check another. Okay, so we're gonna grab another one, if, and we're gonna use the equal sign here, and then we are going back to look. Gonna look at the custom number, and we're gonna put 45. So 45 meaning the custom of 45 meaning the last. It may be different for you if you did not use my custom, but basically 45 is when it died. This one, this guy, the last one, this 45, when it died, then we are going to change the life. So change the life by -1. Okay, and then we're gonna reset the counter. Reset the counter to 0. The animation type also to 0, meaning it's not dead. Okay, this is good so far. And then after it died, what we have to do is we're gonna broadcast to start a new level again. Okay, broadcast, start new level, and then okay, so we are going to add a if condition here. We'll put it before this actually. Put this under here. Okay, we're gonna check the live variable. Okay, so we are going to pull this live out. If live is 0, we will broadcast game over. Okay, game over, and then we'll put this inside here. Okay, so if it's 0, then broadcast game over, else we'll start the new level. Okay, I think maybe we'll use an if and else is probably better, so let's just do it like this, and then we'll do this like that. Okay. Okay, alright, so if it's live 0, game over, else will go to the new level. Okay, broadcast new level. And then under here we are going to add a code called change. So put that in here. Okay, we're gonna use the division sign here. So basically we're gonna increase by 0.5, or you can just I have division by 2, but you can really use like increase by 0.5. It's the same thing. Okay, let's do that. 0.5. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do a switch costume. Okay, switch costume, put that here, and then we're going to use a math function here. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a plus symbol here, put this here. Okay, and we are going to choose this one floor, meaning if some small number, right, because it increased by 0.5, right, so they take the lower part of the value. Okay, and then it will add, we'll do a mod here, mod 17, and then I say plus 29, and I'll tell you what it means. Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry, I missed that part. Sorry, I forgot the mod. So I forgot the mod actually. Let's take that. So we'll say mod 17. Nope, 17 here on the back. Sorry. And this one we will put the counter, the animated counter here. And then we're gonna put this. Just delete that. We'll put this back in. So this is a little bit complicated, so make sure we get it correctly. So it's like this, mod 17 is here. Then you have the plus 29, so like this, okay? And this is like that, okay? So mod 17. Okay, so mod 17 plus 29, and then the floor of that. Okay, we'll put that here. So what it means is 17, because actually we have the dead costume. We have 17 of those death costumes. So if you see it here, death 1, right, to death 17, right? So we have 17 custom. That's why we're gonna mod 17. Basically, mod means the dividing the remainder of 17, whatever the remainder of 17. We take that value plus 29. So 29 is where it starts. So if you see number 29, the dead costume number 29, that's where it starts. So that's why you do a mod of 17. There's 17 costume, and plus 29 mean the dead costume started 29, so plus 29. Okay, I hope you guys understand that. Okay, so we'll go to the else part. Okay, we'll take a if and else here, put this in here. Okay, then we are going to check if the player is on the ground. So you're gonna say G ground, on the ground, equal to 1. And then Okay, so we are going to code this block. What I'm going to do is going to code it on the outside and now put it in so easier for you guys to see. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and we're going to grab one more. Okay, so two if and else here. Okay, duplicate this part, right click this one, run. So if it's running, then what we're going to do is we're going to change. This time we are not going to use 0.5, so we're going to use the divide sign this time. So we can say 1 divided by 3. Okay, so we're going to go a little slower, and then we are going to take the custom here and we're going to put it here. So this time we'll floor and then we will say 11 plus 2. So 11 plus 2 because I have 11 custom or running custom, plus 2 meaning starting number 2 where the running is happening, which is this one, number 2 custom. You see this is number 2, so that's why that plus 2. And that's 11 running custom. You see number 11, run 11, right? So that's why. So 11, do the mod of that, plus 2, okay? And then here, you're gonna check the slide. So duplicate that, right click, tell to slide. Okay, slide is 1. Then what we're going to do is we're gonna use something similar. We'll put this here. We'll do 1/3 also. And this time we will use mod 11 also because there's 11 slide custom and I put 46 I believe. Let me see if it's 46. So basically let's see if it's 46 is when the slide custom start happening. So you see number 46 is where the slide custom happening. So we put 46 and that's 11 of the slide custom. Okay. Okay, else what we're going to do is we're going to change it back to idle. So switch custom to idle. Okay. Alright, so we're done with this part. What we're going to do is move all this into here. Okay. So pay attention, this is a little bit complicated, so that's why, you know, make sure you guys got everything down. Okay. Alright, so next we're gonna work on the jump. Okay. What I'm going to do is gonna do if and else control. Okay, so this is gonna go here. Okay, this part. If we are going to say the g velocity, okay, is greater than 0, meaning it's jumping up, it's going to go up. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the costume. Let's see, just pick one. I mean, I picked number 3, jump number 3. Basically, the center is about to jump number 3, which is this costume. He's about to jump. And then I'm going to use another one when he's up in the air, number 10. Okay, so we're going to use 3 and 10 for now. So here, we're going to grab another if condition here, put this inside here, and then we have to do the reverse check here, less than, duplicate that, less than 0, meaning he's gonna go up, then start going down, right? So what we're going to do is we're gonna select jump number 10. Okay, and then at the end over here, we have to set the animation counter back to 0. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put all this back into the else block. Okay, so this is what we have so far, the else block. Okay, and then after that we are going to add 2 more if condition. Okay, 2 more if condition here, 1 and 2. And this time we're going to check the left and right position. So you remember we're using the G direction earlier, so we'll have to use that. I'll show you later. So for now, just code it like this first. So G direction right, and then next one, duplicate here, G direction left. And then we are going to say point in direction 90 and duplicate that, point direction -90. Okay, so all this you have to put it under this. Okay, under here like this. Okay, under this counter. You see this animated counter outside this if condition. Put these two in there. Okay, so now we have all of our code so far. So let's just take a look. Make sure you guys got it all down. It's a little bit complicated, this code here. So this is checking the depth. If it's not the depth, then they're gonna check if it's on the ground. If it's running, gonna do the animation to the running costume. If it's sliding, gonna do the sliding costume, right? If it's not doing any of those, we'll say the idle costume. And then if the velocity is greater than 0, we'll do the jumping costume. And then else we'll put it back. And then we're gonna put the direction left and right. Okay, so let's okay, we're gonna give it a try here right now. So let me save it. Okay, let's run it. So as you can see, the center can move using the animated characters counter. You see that the counter is moving. So if I push the down and slide, it's sliding, jumping. You see he's jumping, and then it has that costume. You see that it's like jumping off, and then it has that moving hand costume. So the 3 and 10. And walking kind of fine, sliding is fine. Okay, good. I hope you guys got that correctly. If you did, then it should be working fine. If not, just kind of go through the tutorial of this part again and make sure you get it correctly. Okay, alright, so we have broadcast game over, right? So we will do that over here when I receive game over. For now, we're gonna just kind of say stop all, okay? So if you want to be more fancy, you can have a in-screen or whatever you like. But for now, we're going to just say broadcast stop all. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this, except, you know, later when it get to the igloo, you have a victory dance, it will jump up, so we can code that for later. So what we have coded up the running, which is working fine, the jumping also working fine, the slide also working fine. So we want to test the depth, see if it's working fine or not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab one of this animal, this monster here. We'll put him somewhere here. So for now, this is a temporary code, so not a real code. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the monster somewhere here and then see if our character jumps on it, does it die or not. Right, so this is just temporary. We'll remove it later on, but for now we're just for testing purposes. Okay, so let's do when green flag is clicked, and then we have this go to this position. What we're going to do is we're going to say a forever loop. Okay, and then we're gonna get an if condition here, and then we'll go to sensing. Say touching main character, and then we are going to say G animation type. We're going to say hit. Okay, for now we're going to put a wait for 2 seconds. We don't really need to do that in the actual game itself, but for now we're testing, so I don't want it to broadcast hit multiple times once it hit the player. So let's just do a 3 second, 2 or 3 seconds, that's fine. So for testing purposes. So now let's take a look. So you see the center's moving, right? So if I touch the tiger, you see it died, right? The center fall off and the live get to 4, right? So if I try it again, die, 3, 2, 1, and then game over, right? So see, game over. See, there you go. So it is working fine. Okay, so this part is just a testing code. We don't really need it. I'm just showing to you guys that it is working when it get hit. it's gonna play the death animation, and it's gonna subtract the life, and then if the life is equal to 0, broadcast game over. It also start the new level, which put the center back to the left. So that's how it works. Okay, and there's the little water. We'll fix that little water. This is the background scrolling. We're gonna use that later. Okay, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, all right, so this is where we're gonna stop here for now, and be sure to give us a like and thumbs up on our video if you enjoyed it. Okay, if you don't enjoy it, please also give us a like. Okay, all right. Just kidding. All right, anyway, okay, have a good day, and see you guys next time.